Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episodes 7 and 8 of Wonder Man. So we're heading into the penultimate and the finale of this season of beautiful television. I absolutely adore this. I don't know where I'd put it overall in the rankings. I think Loki is still probably my overall favorite for sure. Definitely feeling top 5. Exact spot, not sure yet. But I know we still have 2 episodes to go, so I might be calling it a little bit early. But I've just been loving this kind of, like, of course, there's the superhero element of it. There is the damage control element of it. There is all of that. But the rest of this is just kind of this case study following this character, this actor struggling to make it in the industry, to follow over and maybe even get that dream project for that role that they looked up to when they were a child and all that. And it's just been really fun and wholesome and sweet. The push and pull of it, you know, between him and Trevor, as well as Trevor's own issues that he's kind of working through as well. You know, and the closest that's coming and building in between them, whether that's real or not, because Trevor turns out is actually a pretty good actor. So like, it's interesting to see if. It's hard to see, obviously I think the advice that he's giving Simon is real. It's helping. I do think he's there. He's tried to like shy away from his responsibilities. You know, he's broken the mic. He's withheld responding to them, answering their calls, even if they are kind of pushing so much while he's undercover. Not really all that smart to do that. So he's kind of right on a couple different levels to ignore the shit out of them. But yeah, but he still agreed to supposedly go along with this and get them what they want, so he doesn't go to prison. Again, kind of mirroring that side that they got, the little peek at one of the scenes from the movie that they're going to be filming that they have now been cast in. They made the cut, they got the call back, and then they were the ones that were selected are Wonder Man and the Barnaby. And as we know in this reboot, this remake of Wonder Man, Barnaby betrays him in this. They found my price, pray they don't find yours, whatever the line was. So obviously it's going to have to come to light that he's been playing Simon this entire time. But what is that going to lead to? What's that going to look like? I don't know. And what decisions and choices will Trevor be left with by the end of all of this as well? We'll have to wait and see. With that all said, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get early access to a bunch of the shows that we cover. You can also submit questions and comments and fun facts for me to read at the end of these episodes. You also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on what movies and shows we react to. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said, another way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. Kathy Friedman. I think that's Friedman, right? Here we go. Okay. Sounds like playing or something. I thought I heard someone scream help initially.
Hey, mommy is making legumes, so please don't fill up on snacks.
Flashback.
No snack.
We still haven't figured out what happened to the father. Oh my God. They're in a car together. What if there's a car crash and he passes away and he survives? Kind of like the stove, the oven, the fire in the house, unscathed. Then you're gonna have survivor's guilt.
That's quite a cough. Pretty bad. I think you might need a day off, Simon. Oh yeah, that's terrible. The first time I saw this,
Need to work on it.
I just moved to the States.
Golf
The special
feather.
effects will be a little corny, but they were cool at the time.
Oh, fuck, man. Had him skip school to go to the theater with him to see it. I assume then this is the same day we saw.
I heard what happened yesterday. I know some kids were picking on you at school. At this age, kids are cruel. They sniff out anyone who's different. But sometimes different can also be great.
Very true. He's just a kid again. I love the jump cuts into the warm-ups.
Show them what you can do.
Ready for another day in paradise?
Swanky trailer, though.
Wardrobe needs to do some adjustments to the suit.
And he finally got his golf cart.
Terrell Luca, let me get a smooth operator for our number 1 to wardrobe ETA. 5 minutes, please and thank you.
Let me get some turkey bacon too.
Say less. Add a side of turkey bacon.
You know what? Make it real bacon.
Taking advantage, man. Can't blame him.
How's the fit?
Well, it's a bit snug in the undercarriage, to be honest. I might want to have babies one day. Oh, don't laugh too hard. Anthony Quinn was a dad at 81.
Well, I think they look good.
The undercarriage or the outfit? Was it Robert De Niro that just had a kid recently? In his, what, 70s?
We're all aware of the little bromance between you two.
Big bromance.
Mara, lighten up. You're rolled up tighter than Trevor's pants.
They're so in sync.
I got both types of bacon, just in case.
You want some bacon? I'm kind of rethinking the whole thing.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Oh my God.
Go straight to my lymph nodes. Luca, your lucky day.
Oh, well, that works.
None of these are as cool as the originals.
We need to reinterpret that 80s look, right?
Maybe not. Maybe try to get as close to the old ones as possible.
Some of these look very Jefferson Pierce.
Any word on that dialogue change that we talked about?
Yes.
Oh God, look how involved he is.
Mara, any chance you can finish with these two before the next writer's strike?
Because it will happen.
Shall we discuss the offending dialogue?
It's really just about the one line. It just felt a little unnatural.
Well, your character is obsessed with the concept of redemption.
It's one of the major themes of the film.
Right, but the words themselves it felt artificial.
But at this point in your story, there's still a layer of artifice.
See, I would argue that he's already shared a lot of his performative self. This feels like Act 1 Wonder Man.
I wonder if this isn't a larger issue.
It's really just about the one line.
Yeah.
We're gonna rewrite this entire thing by the end of it. Look at Trevor, he's like, what are you doing?
There's something off about this, for me as well.
Or did we win?
The concept of redemption altogether.
It's really just about the one line.
Yeah, speaking of redemption, hello, I'm over here.
Simon simply says, I'll never forgive you.
I like it.
That works for me.
Okay.
No.
There we go, easy, done. Well done, Trev. Way to back him up. Aw, I love them. I don't want this to get burned to the ground by the end of it.
How's your first week?
Okay.
Just okay, Simon?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx anything.
Well, I will. It was a dream.
I'll jinx it on your behalf.
We're already getting calls. There's a new Netflix series from Shonda Rhimes we think you'll love. We're really excited about it. Fits perfectly with your schedule.
What do you think?
Sounds dreadful. Bet on yourself. Bet on Wonder Man. Don't commit to another movie or series until the world has fallen in love with you.
Wasn't this supposed to be a Simon dinner?
Yes, but Simon wanted to bring Trevor, which we think is great. We love it.
Yeah, sure, we definitely love this.
I think you should do a play.
But we also want to secure a bag along the way, right, Simon?
Trevor's right. We should find a play.
You have an opportunity here, Simon, one most people never get their whole career.
Nah, I trust Trevor on this. On everything, actually.
Oh, God.
In some other exciting news, Kathy Friedman from the New York Times, she called and she wants to do a joint profile on the both of you.
What?
Oh, fun.
The only one that exists.
I was about to say that. Listen, in their defense, and by their, I mean Trevor and Simon, Netflix does not have a great track record with brand new series. Oh, we got a Netflix show. Cool. Call me back when somebody else has a show. That's what I would probably say at that point. Then to be fair, any of these streamers you can't really trust right out the gate, but it's all a gamble.
And finally put the Mandarin business behind you. Show the world who you really are.
Oh, yeah.
To Kathy Friedman and the bloody New York Times.
Kathy Friedman is bad news, Trev.
Wait, why?
She's the most respected entertainment writer out there.
Okay, and?
She is also a character assassin. Joseph Gordon-Levitt had always needed the fame and recognition above all else. The pigeon incident.
Ugh.
It was the first glimpse of the true Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I want to know.
Glenn Howerton stabbed his salad listlessly as if he might discover a stray slice of watermelon radish.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
I love his delivery.
What if I stab my arugula salad listlessly?
Never. You're very assertive with your fork.
What if she finds out about my secret?
How would that happen in the middle of it?
She seems more interested in vibes.
Yeah, she's gonna rip me to shreds.
Why would you say that?
I'm not known for my fun, chill vibe.
So we stick together. You work on being more charming, and I find it helpful to use people's names. You know, ask them about themselves.
That kind of bullshit actually works.
Yes.
It's a pleasure, Kathy.
I am so excited to be doing this. Thank you.
Nah, it's an honor, Kathy, for real. Kathy, you grew up in...
Maybe that's too many Kathys.
I'm not here to have a good time. And I know this is going to sound a little weird, but when I'm observing, I like to just be ignored. I'll just pretend I'm not here.
It's like Trent Krim. She a real person? I'm not familiar. If so.
Where's Trev?
He has a late call today.
For real?
Oh no. By design.
I'm not here.
I'm sorry.
You can't apologize to someone if they're not there.
Shit, sorry. So smooth. It's right, Terrell?
Not that save though. That was not smooth.
Hey, you want me to have someone grab you a banana protein shake from Crafty?
No, I can get that myself.
Come on, man. Crafty's for Gen Pop, bro. We got people for that.
What?
Oh.
I like to get my own snacks. Give me a chance to chat with the crew.
Right.
Just be real. This is going great.
It's a different story on the East Coast.
And why is that, Eileen?
Because they got slush.
Oh, slush.
We're beyond slush right now.
There's a Norwegian short film called
We got
Slush
shit
Ice
ton of
by,
snow and ice right now.
Director Soren Grinderslev Hansen.
Are you just saying words?
Yeah, 35s are like a bigger.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, excuse me.
Late call today?
He still finds a way to be a little awkward about everything.
Legendary Kathy Friedman, what a pleasure.
All mine.
We're supposed to ignore her.
Oh, I see. Or rather, I don't see. Where'd she go? I could have sworn she was right here.
See, look at that. Coming in here for the save. Bringing that charm.
Hey, Luca!
You know my name?
Luca,
Oh
I keep hearing you're a
no.
Bruins fan.
I didn't know you liked the Bruins.
I don't.
What you got there, Luca?
A birthday gift for Mara from the wardrobe.
Can you run out and grab something for Mara's birthday for me and Trev?
There's a fabulous old chocolatier in Beverly Hills, Edelweiss.
It's gonna be expensive.
This is Mara we're talking about.
Right, we love Mara.
$650?
Do we love her that much? Wait, is that what he said? Wait, where are my subtitles? I just realized.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Whoops.
All right. Probably out murdering pigeons.
I think that's it.
What else could it be?
What else could it be?
I mean, who knows? That's what I thought. That's where I immediately went.
Simon, I meant to ask you, are there any friends of yours that I should reach out to for the profile?
Friends.
Trevor.
Other than Trevor and Vivian, obviously.
Oh.
Vivian?
Your former girlfriend?
Yeah.
Vivian? I spoke with her yesterday.
Oh,
cool.
shit.
That would do it.
Okay. Well, I will let you two relax.
Because he really doesn't have anybody else, unfortunately.
I'm sure your ex only had lovely things to say.
Not with how they left things.
Hey.
What'd you say about me? What did you tell them?
I just realized we hadn't talked.
Really, this isn't about the Kathy Friedman profile?
Yeah, it is.
If I'm gonna be honest, yes.
I was all set to go, truly. And then I actually booked something.
Really?
Damn.
It's just a small part on the next season of Severance.
Wow. That's a great show.
Yeah, it's no wonder, man.
Will I don't know about that. It's fucking Severance. She better actually be in Severance. That would be crazy if this is how that was announced.
I know you must have been really frustrated with me at the end.
Well, you can sometimes be a self-centered dick. I know why you're so concerned about me in this article, okay? But you're safe. I didn't say anything about your secret.
Wait, she knows? Oh, he doesn't know she knows.
I know. We lived together. I loved you. I knew for a long time that you are different.
Does she think something different?
I was always waiting for you to trust me. And I hope one day you find someone that you can trust.
Trevor Slattery. Trevor Slattery.
Bye, Simon.
But no, really, what? Hold up. Do you know, or do you think you know something else? I guess it doesn't matter. Secret's a secret.
Hey, mommy.
Guess who talked to the New York Times?
Oh, no.
You didn't say anything about the kitchen fire?
No, my professor.
I gotta run. I'm about to sit down with her right now.
Oh, that's wonderful. Jerry, say hello from me and Eric.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yes,
shit. Oh, no. That's worse than all of this.
My brother, Kathy talked to Eric.
Oh, no.
Why didn't I think of my brother?
I mean, kind of fitting, to be fair. Self-centered and all that. More distance than anything.
He's not answering.
Oh, God, he's going to freak out now.
This dude has been waiting his whole life to ruin me.
What if he didn't? What if he didn't ruin him? He's getting worked up thinking of it. Maybe because this was a big deal. Maybe his brother actually decided to be a brother.
Put it out of your head. Take a deep breath.
I think.
Remember your box breathing.
Fuck.
Oh, so excited about our chat.
Not as excited as we are.
I thought he was going to turn around, not decompressed, and his eyes were still lit.
I spoke with him and your mother earlier this week.
My brother and I, we have a complicated relationship.
I wouldn't talk about this when you don't know what he said.
Why is it complicated?
Well...
Yeah, well, it sounds interesting if he actually did the right thing.
What did Eric say?
Nothing but lovely things. How long you struggled, how few people believed in you, including him. He's so proud of you. I wanted to start with Mr. Slattery first, if we could.
I brought some photos to show you. My first audience was my dear old mum, Dorothy.
He just walks around with these.
I think we can work our way back to that. I want to start with your recent past. So you arrived back in Los Angeles a few months ago. Is that correct?
What if she's dug up what he's been what he's been doing?
Well, I spoke to several witnesses who said that you were arrested when you landed in LAX.
Oh, fuck.
Check this video. And you were broken out of prison before finishing your sentence, isn't that right?
No, that's not entirely true.
Oh, okay. So when did you finish serving your time? Did you work out a deal with the government?
I didn't work out a deal. I would never work out a deal.
How is it you're able to be sitting here, Mr. Slattery?
That's a good question. There's a big old gap.
Why do you keep calling me Mr. Slattery when you call him Simon?
Yeah, this can be a pretty sensitive subject.
It's as if you're trying to turn me into Joseph Bloody Gordon-Levitt, aren't you? Don't need to hear any more of this, Kathy Bloody Freeman.
Sorry. I know you two are close.
Turns out you don't know him at all. Oh God, we're gonna have a blow up, aren't we?
What was that?
You're right about that woman. Bloody character assassin.
So you weren't arrested?
No. Well, yes I was, but...
But you didn't make a deal?
Yeah.
You been spying on me?
Gathering information.
So, Midnight Cowboy, the audition? You've been getting dirt on me the whole time.
Simon, I didn't know you when this all started.
And I fell for it. I just bought the whole thing like an idiot.
Because you just wanted to... Oh God, I'm worried about this trailer now that I'm thinking about it.
I can figure a way out of this.
How?
I don't know.
That's a hell of a performance, man.
That's the thing. It wasn't a complete performance the entire time. He got close to the target. Oh, God. Just another one of them trimmers, guys. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. Oh, no. This isn't the set, is it? This is the... Oh, no. What are you... Oh, no. It's all gone. Holy shit. What can he do? It gives you force, kinetic energy. What is his fucking power? Ah, God damn it, dude. Brilliant, stressful episode. Because the moment that all started to hit, like, especially like, you know, I trust Trevor. I trust him. Oh, he doesn't think this is a good idea. I trust Trevor. Trevor. I can't function without my Trevor. And at the end of the day, too, he was so afraid about what his brother would say. And that's understandable. You know, when you feel isolated on an island like this, and especially hearing the way he talks to him to his face, it's not unsurprising to think that he might say some bad things about him, because obviously he said plenty of bad things to him about his struggle, about what he's doing, the pointlessness of it, and all this different shit. But the thing about it is, it's all because it hadn't been going anywhere. I feel like we go back to it, it's all because he hadn't been pulling his weight. You know, he'd been kind of in his words, basically a dead weight on their mother, who can't not help him the entire way, financially or by any other means, because mother. But like, he watches that and he's like, it's not going anywhere. It's been this many years and you haven't landed anything solid. You're just floating, drifting, siphoning, leeching. And from his perspective, like, I think he would, if it was going somewhere, I feel like his tune would be completely different. And I think him landing this role is like, I'm not going to sabotage that. He finally did it. Maybe he even like looks back and is like, God, if he had stopped when I told him to, he wouldn't be here right now. We don't know what gymnastics Eric went through when he got the news that he got this job. Understandable, he's going to be very frustrated over certain things, especially the destruction of the kitchen and then all the other stuff, and dealing with the shared loss of their father, given we don't even know that scenario yet, because we were going to get into it with Kathy, but we didn't get to it because of Trevor's whole little thing. She did her reporting, man. She talks to everybody she needs to talk to, because she's like, we saw you get arrested. People saw you get arrested. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, I don't know. How would you even track it down? I was going to say, I'm surprised that we didn't see anybody like talk about him getting scooped up into a damage control van. Not that it was branded or anything. It certainly wasn't, but whatever. But she's like, you didn't finish your sentence. Trying to, like, obviously not answering his questions for him or like countering his facts, but trying to get him to explain the narrative. And his secrets started to crumble around them rather than Simon's. His was safe in the hands of everybody. Despite how distant he's been with a lot of these people, they all had his back. He was afraid about Vivian. He was afraid about Eric, and they both supported him in the end, because it was never about any of that. His anxieties and his insecurities, and even when things are tense, even when things are falling apart, he sees the negativity in everything. We see it in the way that he talks about himself, the people around him. It's what he fixates on, because he just has this anxiety about everything. Watching him struggle with that and think that, you know, this is his shot. And I guess like when you succeed, you just like, sometimes if something really good happens, part of you, when you're used to a string of bad luck, or like, okay, when's the shoe going to drop? You know, when's this going to go wrong? When's this going to go south? And understandably, he would probably be stressed out about that. And he was. But Vivian had nothing bad to say. And again, like, I don't think any of her qualms were about what he wanted to do or any of that. And I think the problem was just trust. There was no connection. There was distance. And we've seen that with everybody. Like, he's not made friends. He has a hard time. He's in his head. He lives there. I relate to that a lot. Obviously, I've gotten a lot better since my younger years. Like, I think I grew out of that probably in middle school. I think is when I really started to kind of get a little bit better at it. But like, I connect a lot with his childhood, the way they talked about and described his isolation. And he's never really escaped his isolation. And, you know, Trevor's trying to help him through all this, but then like his anchor that this person was, it's because I think he always needed somebody to believe in him in a way. I think just as much as he distanced himself, some other people kind of made him feel like he needed to be distanced. And on top of that, there's the powers, there's the fear that comes with having them and sharing that knowledge. Again, we don't know if Vivian thought he was gay or if she knew he had powers. Either way, he had a secret he couldn't trust her with, and it was causing him to isolate, whether it was intentional or not. You know, there's these walls that he's built up to protect himself from the outside world and the world from him in a way. So like, it makes it difficult, but Trevor comes in unabashedly, and that's the thing about it. It started off as like he was a mark, he was a target, and he fell for it. But part of him has always wanted that. You know, he's found his connection in film, in, you know, the things that he watched and consumed. And, you know, now Trevor came in here, other than his mother, and Trevor is the only other person that's kind of come in here and forced his way in. But it became a genuine thing. Like, even Trevor was like hesitant to tell him, but he also couldn't lie to him anymore. I think that's also evidence of how close they have gotten, how serious this has gotten for Trevor as well. That he didn't try to get out of it once he kind of got exposed here. I don't know. It's just fascinating to watch how this all kind of evolved, but it just couldn't anymore. Bottled it up. When you bottle things up, when you build these walls, no matter what it is, eventually going to pop. And that's one of the... When you talk about powered people with powers, people who are living bombs, when stuff like that happens, you're like, okay, I see where they're coming from. The thing is, if they had just treated him like a person, it would never have gotten to that point. You know, like he wouldn't have done that. Now, if this gets out, they're like, oh, they might feel justified in it. You know, it's like you poke the bear enough, the bear's going to attack you. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They created the conditions that resulted in this happening. And I'm just assuming this is going to trigger their attention. I mean, it's in his lot. That is no more damning than any of the other stuff that they had. Or sorry, more damning than any of the stuff they've had up until this point. And yes, Trevor, we don't even know how much longer he can stall this. I don't know, man. It's just fucked up. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I get the idea behind it, but the method and the tactics and the lengths they go have been the problem with a lot of this, especially with Miss Marvel, how off the rails that got with that one rogue agent that wasn't listening to Cleary, who went against his orders and just kind of did this whole little thing. Yeah, I don't know, but like, god damn it though. And he just finally got here, got the success, and it's this betrayal that may send it all careening downward. I don't know. I'm honestly nervous to see. I can't imagine we're going to end on a downbeat note, but I'm still fucking nervous about how this is going to play out, man. That scene with the truth coming out with them in the trailer had me on the edge of my seat, and how quickly this show has been able to get me on board with these two is fascinating. Trevor has skyrocketed to one of my favorite characters to see. From one note, from joke to an actual character. Like, I don't know, man. They killed it. And he's just fucking charismatic and like relatable in so many different ways. I could probably ramble more and more, but let's fucking damn it, dude. Let's go into episode 8 here. Just rip the band-aid off. Here we Oh yeah, if they don't end up explaining what his power specifically is, I'm just gonna look it up after this.
What do you want to eat?
Burgers.
Burgers. Burger it is, my friend. Burgers.
Burger sounds good right now.
I can't wait to see you up there one day.
Aww.
You were good in 12 Nights.
That was just a school play.
Simon, I don't mean you were good in the play the way parents think their kids are good at things.
You were actually good.
You are very talented.
Aww.
You have a gift. If you work hard, there's no limit what you can do.
Oh God, I just got transcended to the OC, dude.
We've been on the run, driving in the sun, looking out for #1. California, here we come.
Ha!
There was just an explosion on the Wonder Man set.
Shit. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't take long.
On the stereo, listen as we go.
Sadly, bops. I just noticed what I was doing and it cracked me up. God. How much money did he cost this production just now? Is that Doorman Claus? God, this tears me up, dude.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I was just calling to say hello.
You don't always do that, so.
Upa filme, Sodion?
Yeah, but I got a little bit of time this morning.
How is the shoot going?
It's good. It's good. Everything is good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. You know me.
Yeah, she knows.
Did Esther finally trim that tree branch?
No. But I paid to have it done.
He's just talking to her while he thinks he can.
I love you, Mommy.
He is still in his apartment.
Okay, make sure everyone's cleared out of that building. I don't want any surprises now.
Copy.
Let's go. Let's go.
As we've been.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
I figured it out.
Figure what out?
Everything. Look, I'll never forgive myself for what I did to you, but I'm making it right. It'll all make sense shortly. I don't have much time. I just wanted to say that I've had a lot of opportunities in my life. I've managed to bungle each and every one of them. I'm not going to let you lose the only one you'll get. You've been a true friend.
Wait, what did you do?
Oh no.
Take responsibility for my own mistakes.
No, it wasn't your mistake. It was mine.
Promise me you'll live your life to the fullest. Savor every moment, Simon. This movie's your shot. Bloody well enjoy. Goodbye, Simon.
He's gonna somehow take the fall for this. Or God forbid, play into the Mandarin bit if he doesn't take the blame for bombing the set.
Details are available to us about this incident, but we can report that a new video has been sent to news organizations around the country.
America.
The United States government has worked hand in glove with the entertainment industry to shape the way the public views the world.
Last night, in the heart of the indoctrination factory, I struck back. That explosion on the set of Hollywood's latest brainwashing superhero opiate, I did that.
Open up!
Now!
Freeze! Hands in the air!
Quite the high-profile arrest.
Not the one that we wanted, but there's no denying after this, Slattery will need a state-of-the-art high-security prison.
Hey.
Oh, he's gonna go finish that sentence then.
I'm gonna let you take the fall, Slattery.
He knows.
But my eyes are on Simon.
I do not know what the hell you were talking about. You don't. I have always been the Mandarin, and you never saw me coming.
Nice. Oh.
We are now getting word from local authorities that there were explosives found in the home.
That breaks my heart, man, but that's redemption. Just like they were talking about in the trailer, that was his redemption.
What are you doing?
He never.
We saw the news. I know, I tell you, Trevor. So apparently Von Kovac never misses a shoot day.
We need you on set somehow.
Everything you are feeling, that's what true art is made of. Use it. Let your misery drive the bus. And you had a dream last night. Your mother was cooking a hedgehog for supper. I like to see what that inspires. You can do this. You were born to play this role.
Okay. I found him.
Is he dressed like Han Solo? He looks like it.
No, hold up. How close are these to the originals?
They are the originals.
Oh.
This is the pair that Brent Willard wore. A buddy who worked at Hollywood Pictures was able to track him down for me.
Dude, that's awesome. Give that guy a raise.
Rolling.
And action!
Looking good, man.
We only got one shot at this, Barnaby. It's not the time for games and riddles.
They're just gonna replace him in post.
That's not true. If we work together.
We were never together.
That's bullshit. Put the gun away.
Oh, they... No! You upstaging piece of shit! Oh, God. Oh, my God. That is fucking amazing.
You're better than this, Barnaby.
Oh, stole another lead role again.
He's coming.
They always.
You're not.
Is Eric crying over there? Yes, he is.
I'm never gonna give up. I don't care about the cost.
And it's your funeral.
But Joey Pants is he plays betrayal real well.
That final fight sequence was bananas.
I heard they shot it all practically.
That's crazy.
Real lasers and everything.
I don't believe in doing sequels. It's a losing game. There is no way we would ever top that picture.
That's why we didn't show you.
Maybe it's worth thinking about how we could do it if we were to do it.
Of course.
Please remember what I told you, all right? Commercial real estate, it's gonna blow up.
Come on, office, we can set something up.
I've been with Barry for 20 years.
Barry doesn't have to know. Plus, we're just talking, right? She's talking, he's talking.
Everybody talks.
Yeah, everybody talks. Everybody eats.
Yeah, and you're buying.
That was really good.
Oh, thanks. I mean, you were really good.
Aww.
Think so?
Yes.
Thanks, brother. Wish Dad could have been here to see that.
Oh, that's awesome. And none of this would have happened if he didn't, like, walk up onto your computer and get into your stuff.
Any news from Trev?
Wherever they sent him, it's not the kind of place you can ever get out of. But on the bright side, he was right about waiting for the next script. You got your own pick of projects now, so...
Yeah.
What's it gonna be, Wonder Man?
Aww.
Actors actually do research.
I do.
Oh.
Make my performance feel real.
All right. If I bore you to death, you can't say I didn't warn you.
Is he looking for Trevor?
They get a little protective about the projects. They don't want any news getting out. So if you don't mind, I'd like to keep a lid on the fact that we're doing this.
I mean, actors do this, but...
I don't understand.
He said just treat him like a normal person.
But he's not normal. He's Wonder Man.
This is delicious.
Thank you. What I would normally make.
Is it, though?
What? We haven't had pot roast since Grandma was in town.
Oof.
Oh, we've got company.
Do you know Dua Lipa?
Lucy, no, it's okay. No, I don't know Dua Lipa, but I like her music.
Are you finding time to exercise?
You know, it's hard with work and the kids and...
Find time. This is your health, Chuck. Gotta take it seriously.
I really only started a few years ago. Job's been getting to me. You know, you can't be exposed to those kind of people every day and not be affected. I already wasn't sleeping much. These stress dreams are a killer.
Oh, he can tell you all about those, too.
How are you gonna play me if you keep trying to get me into shape? If you're gonna be Chuck Eastman, you gotta make sure he is a shitty runner.
You gotta be authentic.
Get me into any kind of shape at all, you've ruined the character. My character.
Yeah, it might be worth the risk.
Yeah, he's trying to help you out, man.
You know how you've been wanting to come with me to work, see the kind of stress I'm dealing with there? I want you to be good in your movie, even though you haven't told me a goddamn thing about it.
I work at Area 51.
Okay. had to fudge some paperwork and give you a false name, so you're an
Oh my God.
Alfonso, if anyone asks.
Alfonso?
What are you getting into?
I'm not a writer, I don't know.
I know 2 Alfonsos. All right. Of course. Where else? I don't know why I didn't even think about that.
Morning. First date?
Yep, Chuck's been showing me the ropes.
Well, then you're screwed.
Oh, no, Chuck's been great.
That's what he was talking about when he was talking about being exposed to those people. Uh-oh. People might recognize him.
Why do you look so familiar?
Must have seen me at Murphy's on Thursdays doing karaoke. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Oh, yeah. I love that song.
Oh, it's the best.
All right.
Well played. Well freaking played. No one would expect to see him in here, so you could play the you could play it off anyway. I got that kind of look. People tell me that all the time. You know, people see what they expect to see most of the time.
At the lab, run another test at the soundstage, but this time on an ionic level.
Shut.
No, I called the bank. It's a real deposit. It's just anonymous.
How much?
It's a lot.
Oh.
I have to finally quit that damn job.
Yo, look at him.
And what we discovered is that the ions were disrupted in every single thing that we tested. If he's capable of harnessing ionic energy.
Well, there we go.
Simon Williams is an extraordinary threat. Or asset.
Or, yeah, if he can help you, that's a big deal. Change the thing.
Who are you writing?
Yo.
Alfonso, actually. It's a long story.
Damn, what a long con, though, to find him.
How'd the movie come out? It would have been better with you as Barnaby.
Yeah.
So, who replaced me?
You do not want to know.
Antonio Banderas, we always get mistaken for each other.
Holy shit.
I'm not just gonna leave you in here to rot, Trev.
They'll catch you.
Let me worry about that.
That hallway is crawling with guards.
And motion sensors and biometric security, but we're not going that way.
Which way are we going? What are you doing?
Oh. We're going up. Dude, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell?
I can't see their faces.
Dude, that was so good. I read that there was nothing after this, but I am going to let it soar. I'm going to let it play. Just in case. Oh, and it kicked me out. All right, must be it. Wow, dude, what an amazing fucking show. And he came back for his boy after he sacrificed himself for him, dude. I loved how that played back into the scene in the trailer when they were talking about the script and they were talking about redemption. It was like, I can never forgive you, or whatever it was. Talking about the fact that the things he did were unforgivable. You know, the betrayal, whatever it was. You know, on top of that, the whole thing with Barnaby leading up to the whole mirroring of Trevor's betrayal, you know, his price, all of that. And then it just came back to, you know, once, you know, how could you redeem yourself? What does that look like? And for Trevor, it was making up for all of this. He helped get him this role. He propelled him. He gave him that confidence. He gave them these lessons. He gave them all of this. All at the expense of the fact that he was trying to expose his secret. but he got to know him. He got to do this, and it stopped being about himself. Much of the same way that Simon was always about himself, and he's trying to unlearn that and connect with other people. And, you know, how that was kind of reflected in his relationships, his isolation, his perception of his family, him and Eric especially. And, you know, it's like they were on these interesting, like, similar journeys, but like going in different directions. I thought that was beautifully handled. And then, yeah, what can he do in the situation that he is in when to even be free, it's all contingent on whatever's going on with Simon. So instead, he just plays the role everybody still sees him as. If I'm the villain that you see me as, I guess I should just be the villain. I'll be what you believe I am. But that's also the only way in the moment he could think of to take the spotlight off of him. I mean, he didn't finish his sentence. It's repentance for even entertaining this idea to begin with, and as well as his success, you know, allowing him to go up and do this. And he's had his career, he's had his life, and he's got to live with his choices as well. But I like that by the end of this too, that's a clear demonstration of his genuine love and adoration for Simon as well. And that's what made him, Simon, be able to forgive him. And he didn't let go. He's like, I'm not going to let you take the fall for that, man. After everything we've been through, like, it just is like when you flip the script on what Trevor was going through, like, you could kind of get in his head and see why he would do what he did. And I think there was probably after some time, after some distance, he got away from it as well, especially when he had the time to like reflect and push back away from everything, to kind of let the stress of that moment bleed away after he expelled it and destroyed the set. And, you know, like what Vivian said, eventually you'll find that person to be comfortable with. You know, Trevor, close enough, counts. I just love their fucking bond. Though he's risking so much. He played the long game, researching for a movie didn't exist. And that's, again, like I said, that's things actors do. They'll find somebody that is like an example of their character, live in, watch, and observe, take notes, get to know, and help that build their character. So that was the guys, but it was a security guard working at this facility. I forget the name of this facility specifically. But that was why he was chosen. But while he was doing that, he was also taking in a lot of the lessons that Trevor taught him about connecting to people. You know, he got to know him, asked him about him. He was doing good things. That's why he was like motivated him to take care of his health. And then he deposited that money for helping them, you know, after all of this. You know, I love that kind of like, not Robin Hood kind of vibe, but I think you know what I mean. Like in the way that like, I don't know. But then he broke in and it's ionic energy. So he can affect the ionic particles of anything that he touches. So he can do, I mean, fucking a lot. Fly, for one. I mean, that's how he's able to be so durable, but also strong, but not fast. I kind of want to look at his power set. Like, what's the actual description? Yeah, he can do pretty much whatever he wants with this. I'm going to call it like soup. In the simplest of terms, it's basically ki. You know, but he can affect that of other things to disrupt them, grant himself whatever the hell. Yeah, he seems absolutely busted now that I'm looking at some of this stuff. But that's one of those things. A lot of mutants, a lot of MCU characters, or just Marvel characters in general, like the base level versions of their powers are so far like below what their cap could ever be if they mastered it. Like as an example, Quake in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they've never really gone this far except for like one or two moments, but like the idea is like vibrations is what she can control. She can absorb them, she can create them, you know, she can quake things, but she controls the vibrations of the molecules around everything. And if you could master that, you could disintegrate somebody. You could also tank anything, any type of thing. Like if you absorb the kinetic energy out of it, you're basically immune to any kind of assault. It's just like the base level part. Like she could Thanos snap somebody just with her power if like she got it down to that level. Like there's like, what was it? What was it was The Boys, not The Boys. It was Gen V. Understanding what your power is and how it works allows you to do next level things with it. When you just take it at face value, a lot of these things, or not understand what your power is actually doing in order to be your power, like limits your way of thinking about it, way of using that. And that's one of the things that's like in Gen V season 2, they really dived into that, like into this, like what is the purest, most simplest base level version of your power? Like what allows you, when you use your gift, what is it actually doing? Because once you understand that, you can use that knowledge to apply it in other ways. And it gets real wonky, weird, real creative. He's basically like a cheat code with this ionic energy thing, which is interesting. So I'm excited to see what they do with him in the future. What the fuck is Trevor going to do? He can't like go outside or do anything anymore though. Like he took the fall as playing the Mandarin, and then he did this thing where he's like, no, I'm the Mandarin. Trevor was the act, and you fell for it, you fools. We still never actually found out. And again, if we did, I completely forgot about it or missed it. It was like we completely forgot about or never really dove into how Simon's father passed away. Wasn't in the car like I thought. I don't know what happened. Could have just been, who knows? Could have been anything. But yeah, I thought this was such a real, grounded, down to earth story. And that was like most of it. It was just a guy who's struggling in life, chasing his dream, and dealing with these interpersonal relationships, these conflicts within those relationships, and his relationship with himself. Finding somebody that believed him in a way that connected with him over the shared love and passion for this thing that he enjoys, that is the thing that is his calling, and that allowed him to grow in so many other ways. And I love the way that it paid off with his family as well. The way that he perceived things versus how they actually were, and how that shifted throughout this for us. We skirted damage control on multiple occasions. The whole thing with Trevor was just heartbreaking. And Von Kovac's a chill dude. I would have loved to have seen the movie. I love we saw the scene that they had been practicing and teasing the entire thing, but none of the rest of it. Only heard of it was like, man, I heard they shot the whole thing, that practically. Oh, yeah, wow, crazy. Oh, yeah. I love it. We'd never make a greater movie than that. It's like tribute from Tenacious D is what it reminds me of. But then it's like, oh, that's too good. Should never make a sequel. But then they're like, but if we could, how could we? I love the way they talked about that after. The suit looked good. He looked good. The whole thing looked good. The Joey Pants payoff was brilliant. That was so fucking good. And I get it. He's like, now's not the time to bring that up. Like all the people he was listing off. Oh, was it Pierce Brosnan, De Niro? I hear people say all the time, they confuse me for Antonio Banderas. No, it's your arch nemesis, Joey Pantoliano. That's so good. My God, man. This was brilliant. It was absolutely endearing, heartwarming, emotional. I love the themes. It didn't fall into any of the typical Marvel TV show tropes. The resolution, there's no grand bad guy, villain. I mean, damage control, kinda, but the villain at the end of the day was really ourselves, and that's true. That's very indicative of the fucking life, man. A lot of the times. And he's a person who just lives in his own head. He listens to his own demons day in, day out. And sometimes that colors his world. And breaking away from that, allowing himself to enjoy things, like Trevor would say. Enjoy these wins. Stop stressing about the next thing. Take a moment to appreciate. Be there. Be present. Involve yourself with other people. He lived on an island for most of his life until Trevor showed up and was like, hey, toot toot, hop on my boat. It's just so fucking good, man. It was just so warm. And it doesn't feel like anything we've seen. I still like Loki more. But this is definitely up there. Maybe number 2. I don't know. It's tough between that and WandaVision for me. Probably this right now, but also riding the high right now. They're just so charming. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I don't really have too much to say. This was a brilliant, nice little thing. I understand why they released it the way they did, because these episodes, as short as they are, the story is contained. It's not anything other than the story we're being fed here, and I love what we got with this. Just like in a binge, it's just a good bingeable little narrative. Could this have been a movie? Sure. I wonder if this would have hit better as a film, or if this format actually lends itself better. I mean, it would have been a long movie, but I don't know. I think being a TV show fits the vibe of it for sure. So yeah, I think a lot of it was like, obviously with the way things have been before, they're dumping it all at once. Maybe the perception is that, this wouldn't, they don't have faith in it to play it week to week or whatever. But I think in the way this works, I don't think it would be better in a film format. The way I was thinking about, it's this short, we can just turn it into a movie. I don't think it would have been as effective in that format. But also, you need to binge it. I think the breakup and the episodic nature of it helps tell this story. It's part of the vibe for this. It doesn't really feel like the other shows in which this has happened before, where I'm like, this probably should have been a movie. I kind of like the way they did it, actually, in hindsight. I was kind of questioning it, like a lot of people, but I loved it, man. Fuck, dude. Yahya's, he's just amazing. He's an amazing actor, and Ben Kingsley, honestly, it's Ben Kingsley, but this may be one of my favorite roles I've seen him in now, and I was kind of like, okay, the Trevor joke in Shang-Chi was a little and I wasn't a huge fan of the whole, like, Twister-Rooney in Iron Man 3, but the way they reclaimed that and turned it into this, and now he's like this really layered, tragic character, and this little bromance that blossomed out of this, it's just so goddamn, it just makes you feel good. It does. All right. Anyway, let's go over to Patreon and see what we have. We got 3 over here. We got Juvain. Did you like that this show did not feel much like the MCU? I loved every episode of this myself. Greetings from Finland. Well, shouts out to Finland. But yeah, I love that about it. I like that it took this kind of just grounded HBO kind of slice of life actor struggling in Hollywood kind of thing, chasing your dreams, finding friends and love, blah, 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 blah. I fucking loved it, man. The only times there was like, his little outbursts, his little thing, he never punched anybody in a suit. The only time he did was when Trevor was getting jumped. It was just over in a blink of an eye. He broke some things here and there, but it's just a strong metaphor for somebody trying to follow their dream while carrying around this secret, being afraid everybody's going to find it out. Like the parallel with Vivian. She could have been talking, she could have actually known that he had a power and was hiding it, or she could have thought he was gay. In the end, whatever that secret is, when you're living life in this way that you're afraid of people to find out this part of you because it will change certain things, it might affect how they cast you, how they see you, how they look at you, how you treat you, or whatever. There's a lot of anxiety that comes with that. And I think you can apply that in so many different ways. And all of these other things are just like, are heightened versions of that bottling up process bleeding over. And, it could be mental health. It can be an illness. It could be whatever. It could be preference. It could be a lot of different things. At the end of the day, like, it all feeds into this whole, I don't know, man. I thought they did a fantastic job doing a character study about this while also kind of having fun, poking fun at it. Because everybody wrote on this, like, I saw like like I mentioned before, I saw like an article talking about the writers and the people working on the show, like the direct, like a lot of the people, when they were crafting or writing this, kind of was sharing their own stories through the work, kind of in this like cathartic kind of like therapeutic kind of way, like in the way that it works, the grievances, the poking fun, like him, dealing with the reporters, dealing with, and then the way working with craft, your little assistants, and then all this little stuff, that and the other, the audition process, the agency direction. The Doorman episode was a short film in and of itself that only just kind of further accentuated everything else that was going on. It was so good. Like, you could remove all the superhero elements of this, barring the damage control bit, because that kind of is the only reason Trevor wound up in the story. But other than like these small little glimmers of it, it doesn't feel like a superhero show. And I absolutely love that. You know, I was invested in all of the stakes for all of these characters the entire way through. All right. Robert English, you'll never see him coming. Trevor gave up the limelight, but still managed to give one last great performance. Very true. Yeah. Oh, God, it still breaks my heart. And he's yet again a fugitive again. I don't know of any way they could have played it to where he got his freedom as well as Simon. So I don't know. There's no other way around it now, but like, yeah, now, I mean, if they have a way to pinpoint basically a trail of Simon when he uses his power, anything affected ionically, they can use that as evidence to do whatever. So I'm wondering if that'll bite him in the ass eventually or whatever. Thing is, you're not I mean, he didn't do anything wrong up until this point. He had no reason to be hunted the way he was. Now he broke somebody out of prison, so that's a little, you know. Anyway, no spoilers for HBO's Entourage, but a fictional actor like Trevor getting replaced by a real-life actor like Joey Pants in an in-universe superhero movie reminds me of a storyline in season 3. Did you expect the film to be completed after the set explosion? I figured they'd find a way around it. I wasn't sure how they were going to get around the explosion part until Trevor took the fall. You know, taking claims for the explosion himself, playing into the Mandarin iconography that he cannot walk away from. He just can't escape it. So he played into it instead, at least in the hopes and in the sacrifice that it might give Simon the limelight, pass it on, you know, to the next generation rather than hanging on to it. But I do think at this point, like, I don't know. Again, he made his choices. He made a lot of the mistakes a lot of people make. He fell into with the people he fell in with. He got into the habits he fell in with, and then it led him to where he did, and he reconciled with that so he wouldn't drag him down any further. He tried to get back into the life and leave that all behind him, but you can't always do that. And I like that it kept it real with that, but then we got this kind of middle ground with him breaking him out and not letting him steep into that, because some people do deserve redemption, you know, in a way. I don't know. I liked all of that. But it's so good. The Joey Pants thing, man. I still can't get over that. Especially because they replaced him in post. Because in that scene, it was just the ball. That's... Anyway, that's funny. And finally, we got Christopher Simeon. Trevor's actions in the finale has the potential to set up a Shang-Chi sequel. True. I mean, true. What if they break him out again for posing as the Mandarin? It's like, dude, I fucking told you. What did we say last time, huh? Well, I mean, Wenwu's dead. So, spoilers, I guess. But, I mean, his daughter might not like it. I don't know now. Using the name might be, again, after being forewarned by Wenwu by this point, might cause some issues, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the world may not know their father died, and Trevor may have put a target on his back by enemies of the Ten Rings. For anybody that doesn't know about the true leader of them all, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe. I can see what you're building there. I'm just like wondering how they could spin it with the way we've seen certain things. Definitely viable, something to work with. The post-credit scene would have been them bringing Trevor to Wong for protection, maybe. And says something like, a lawyer that could help you fight against the DODC and the Ten Rings. The combined efforts of She-Hulk and Matt Murdock. I'm sorry, I immediately heard lawyer and thought Daredevil when we were on the West Coast. So She-Hulk. Obviously, she dealt with the DODC. She dealt with that exact facility. That would be a great way to bring her back. I love She-Hulk. I loved that show. I had such a blast with it. I do hope we see her again someday. Fuck all y'all. That's how I feel about it. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I fucking loved She-Hulk, man. Anyway, this would also set up West Coast Avengers. Hell yeah. Anyway, guys, fantastic series. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to see what they do with this in the future. I hope this, I mean, I like Black Manta, but I hope this works out better for him in the long run. But anyway, I can't wait to see what's next for these characters, what happens next, what you know, keep doing more stuff like this. These little like bite-sized, isolated little tales. Not that it was completely isolated because of the Trevor thing, but still, you know what I mean. I like this shit. Anyway, what'd you guys think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Lila Chen Sung, Kiana Chanel, Greg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsors support the rest of you. Don't take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. It means the world to me. And especially, I want to give a huge thank you to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do what we do over here, to do stuff like this. And at the rate we do, the quantity we do, and all it, you know, without you guys, this ship would not be sailing as smoothly as it does right now. So thank you guys endlessly for that. And you guys here on YouTube, without y'all, we wouldn't be here. Thank you guys as always. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.